All right, big up everybody who joined. Big up everybody who is in the chat with me. Yes, we are about to go live. We're trying to get back on that schedule that we were on before. Where, you know what, we were able to pick up these lives from earlier, right? Like not on the road live anymore. More like, okay, then we're in the space. We're going live, and here we are. So I haven't got a chance to do one of these in a while because I've been on the road. I've been traveling for work, which I keep explaining to you guys. And thanks to everybody who, you know what, watches shows with us while we're on the road live, and stuff like that. So yes, a big up to everybody who's able to do that. So match week 18, and this is where we're discussing. This is what we're discussing right now. It's match week 18, and you know what, we are here. We're winning games, which is an interesting one. Not to the level that we want to win the games, but you know what, we're putting some run a result together. Have not been watching much of other people content due to the fact that it's not that I don't want to watch other people content. It's just that I've been so busy right now, and with the negative space that we're in right now, I just decided that, you know what, I'm just going to stay away from that for a bit and just focus on doing other stuff. It's Christmas, it's family time, so I'm doing a lot of stuff with family, with friends, and yeah, we're just trying to get that out there and stuff. So yeah, let me double check to see if this is the yeah, the audio is working. Just want to double check to make sure that the audio is working. So the audio is working. Yeah, just get out there. Just do some stuff over December. Again, been traveling a lot of the time, so I have to come back home and chill with the family. To, how it goes, because the family start missing you after a while. So yeah. Now, with all that said, Liverpool has been winning games, and even though this season looks like it's about to hit a we how should I put this? I'm trying to put this the best way possible. So we have had some results. Our season is pretty much done for us right now. When it comes down to the Prem, I don't think we can win the Prem anymore. That's the other thing. I don't think that's within the realm of possibility. I think that's through the gate. That's done. That's over with. Every Liverpool fan is gonna tell you the same thing. That that's through the gate. Nothing else we can do from this point going forward. All we have to do is just focus on ourselves, try to get into this top four battle, and try to, win a top four battle. That's pretty much it. We're in a top four battle, and that's where we stand right now. We're just in a top four battle, and we're trying to come out of that looking great as best as possible. Not what we expected for the season, not what I expected for the season. My expectation for the season was to retain, but we shit the bed from early, and yeah, we're continuing the shit in the bed. Don't let it feel like we're out of that frame of actually shit in the bed. So we're still there. We're still having that to deal with at the moment. But the thing that I want to look at, the thing that I want to talk about is we are conceding a lot of goals from set pieces, and that for me is a massive worry. It's the amount of goal that we concede from set pieces. And to be fair, we have conceded the joint most goals from set pieces this season. Oh, that is not penalties. Take away penalty goals, we have conceded a whole 12 from set pieces. And I do believe that going forward into the season, we should start looking at maybe hiring a set piece coach. Maybe that's what we need to focus on going forward in this season, is hiring a set piece coach. That would be, I think, one of the biggest signings that we could do in January. is actually get a set piece coach in to help out with whatever is happening at the club. Because to be fair, it is crazy to know that, like right at this moment, we are so bad at defending set pieces, and it's not like our defenders are short. We have tall defenders that are supposed to be good headers of the ball. I mean, Van Dijk is a good header of the ball. Konate is a good header of the ball, I would think. But for some reason, we conceded a lot of goals from set pieces. So therefore, is it the setup? Is it the setup that the other teams are able to get Konate and Van Dijk away from clearing the ball, but the second ball is falling into the box and nobody else is reacting to it? No, that is done to coaching. And I don't want to go over this slot in, slot out debate. Everybody knows where I'm at, right? If it was up to me personally, he would have been gone a long time ago. No, he's here. The board still have him here. So while they're still entertaining and have him here, I am cheering on the team. Because, again, I just want the team to do good, right? So once they're having him here, then I support it, I guess, until he's gone. But my thing is, if it was up to me, if I was in charge, it would have been gone a long time ago. No. With that said, and we move away from that because, again, that's beyond the point. They need to look at that and get a set-piece coaching. We need somebody to get these players on the training ground and being able to get them up and running to stop these silly goals that we have been conceding. And the goals we've been conceding is nothing outside silly. It's like Sunday League type of goals that we have been conceding this campaign so far. And again, result was good, another win. Since I saw a stat that since Salah get dropped from the team, then the Liverpool would have been sitting third in the Premier League from the point that he got dropped. Yes, I know I don't do those tables. I do what I see, and it's not just a Salah problem. Let's just put it out there. It is not just a Salah problem that we're having. We're having a massive problem right around the club. Right? It's right around the club that the problem is. From the manager to coaches, all of that. We're having a serious problem right now around the club. That's what we need to fix. Now, set piece coach is very important, especially in the English game, where there is a lot of clubs reside to set pieces. This is nothing new. The inception of English football, it's always been about set pieces. Is who can capitalize more on their set pieces. And to see the fact that we are not capitalizing on our set pieces when we should be, we should be able to capitalize on that. We should be able to move forward, dominate both boxes, right? And when I say dominate, yes, you're going to come up against some teams that drill set piece. But every single team, no matter how good they are, how bad they are able to be scoring set pieces goals against us. And that's something that needs to be addressed. Because again, as I said, in Europe, it will work. Because the fact is, none of the other top teams in Europe emphasize on set pieces outside of Arsenal, right? And this is not a stick at Arsenal. This is the fact that they emphasize on it. They're really good at it. So it benefits them. For us, we need to get to that level of being able to get out there, get these set piece going, stop them from going in. 18 games, 12 goals conceded from set piece. That is extremely bad, right? Again, as I said, it's like 4 teams that are as bad as we at set piece, and one of them is Wolves. And they scored a set piece at us. So with all of this, we need to fix up really quickly, right? So they need to get a set piece coach in to work with these players on the training ground on how to stop the ball from going in the back of the net like that. It's been one of them that we need to fix. We can't continue down this road with this type of set piece defending like schoolboys. Like, it is extremely bad. So that we need to fix up. We need to fix that up ASAP. Until we get that fixed, again, as I said, we're looking like we're getting on the right track. We are starting off games really well. We are taking over games. We are scoring. Nice. Ekitike is on form. Florian got his first goal, so I can stop hearing the double O blah 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 blah. Right? He's doing his bits. Great. We need to continue this. We need to get the rhythm of winning. Get the performances up there. The performances are coming. The problem is the performances are not 90 minutes worth of performances. They're coming in spurts. So we'll have like a 5 minute here, a 10 minute there, a 2 minute there, but it's not like consistent performances that we're having. It's just here and there we have a little good performance here, a little good performance there, and then it drops. But we need to make sure that we can keep the performances up as best as possible. But we're not doing that right now. We're not keeping the performances up, and that's something that we need to work on getting these performances consistently good. And I think one of the problems is that the lack of defending of set piece. And with the lack of defending of set pieces, we are causing our own downfall. And that's where it's at. The lack of set pieces is causing our own downfall. Because we don't know how to like fully manage out a game. So it causes a lot of nerve throughout the back end of the game. Are we going to concede from another set piece? Is this going to be another game again where the attackers put 2 goals in, 3 goals in, but in defense, they're leaking 2 and 3 goals. So the attackers don't feel like they can see out a game. And that's where the problem comes in. The problem comes in from there. It is when they can't. Yeah, it is crazy. That's where the problem is. So let's get a set piece coach, because we can't keep doing this over and over and over again, where at the end of every game we are worried about that we're going to concede a goal here. Sorry, guys. We're going to concede a goal here. We're going to concede a goal there. And we can't get the game over the line. I haven't, as I said, I haven't got a chance to watch much of the content creators that I watch. But I know that once I get back in the groove of watching them, I know exactly what they're going to be talking about. And again, it's going to be rinse and repeat. You watch all of them, they're going to be, a lot of them is going to be outraged a lot, yelling a lot, slot out, whatever they want to say. Again, good content. I watch it. It's not my style to be out kicking, screaming about the manager. Yes. Does he need to go? Yes. Is it really bad? Yes. Can it be fixed though? Yes, it can be. It's not like the end of the road where we're looking at it and thinking that, okay, we can never go back to where we were. For crying out loud, we won the league last season. Yes, everybody could have said that every other team fell off, so that's why we won it. Okay, can every other team fall off again next season? Sure, I'll take another title win. It's going to say 20. It doesn't matter. It's going to say 20. However, the manager was still good enough to get us over that line. So if the manager is good enough to get us over that line, he's not that bad of a manager. I'm just thinking that there's a few things that he needs to sort out, a few things that he needs to fix, and once fixing those things, then we can move forward. Then we can go. Then we'll be able to um, the performances start looking better. Because again, as I said, once confidence is there, once a team start to believe in again, like they are invincible, they're not going to be able to get beat, then the performances will raise. We see Florence starts to look like the $80 million that the $100 million player. It's starting to look like that. We see it in the game. We watch the games. We see it. He's starting to float around the pitch, starting to drift, starting to go into games, starting to take control of the game, starting to do his little flicks, his little tricks. And again, we're loving it. Absolutely loving it. Crazy. But the question that we have to ask ourselves is simple. We need to make sure that as a fan base, we're behind the team. That's the first thing. But I know a lot of the guys are behind the team. They're just not behind the manager. The other thing is, can we see a set piece coach being employed in January? Can we come into January's transfer window now and see that we hire somebody to stop these going forward? We can't be conceding so many set piece goals so early in the season. It's match week 18. We already conceded 12. And another 18 to that, that's 24 goals conceded by set pieces at the rate that we're going. So at the end of the season, we're going to be looking at about 26 goals that would have been conceded due to set piece. That is the difference between winning and losing a game. Massive difference. Unless in that time we're going to be scoring a whole 50. So then we start looking at the Brendan Rodgers team. So think about it. This season we scored 30 goals. We've conceded 26. Out of the 26 goals that we have conceded, 12 goals have been from set pieces. Not penalties. These are removed penalties from this. These are just typical set piece goals. And with that said, we can't continue going forward in the season. Has to change. This 100% has to change. We can't go into the season, continuing the season like this. As I said, there's a lot that needs to be changed from the manager's side. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot needs to change from the manager's side. From the point of he needs to take back a lot of the stuff that he wants to implement because it might work somewhere else, but it's not going to be working in the Prem. And with that not working in the Prem, he has to take that back, think about what he's doing, tailor his style to the Premier League, right? Jurgen Klopp had to do it. And then he started winning stuff because, again, we were shipping a lot of goals when Jurgen Klopp started. A lot of people forget that, but we were shipping a lot of goals. But he always said that it's not the fact that the team can't defend, is that the team doesn't have the right defenders for his system. And we got Virgil plus a set piece coach. People forget that a set piece coach came in during that time as well, where everything changed. We stopped shipping a ton of goals in. So yes, Arne needs to figure it out and need to get a set piece coach in as well. Because we do need to stop shipping so many bloody set piece goals. All right. And that's just tell me what you think. Do you think we need a set piece coach? You know what? Let me ask you guys first and foremost. Do you think we need a set piece coach? Do you think Liverpool should implement a set piece coach right now? Is it concerning that we're conceding so many goals from set pieces? Right? Comment on the video, on the playback, and let me know if you do think that we're shipping too much from set pieces, and if we need to change this. And how does Arneson change the fact that we are conceding so much from set pieces? Let me know. All right, guys. Remember, like, share, subscribe if you're new. Again, another Liverpool show. I like to do the shows a little bit earlier. I know more people watch it when it's a bit later, but I travel a long way for work. So, yeah. All right, peace. And catch you on the other one. All right.